Donald Trump today slammed Hillary Clinton's foreign policy, saying her policies in the Middle East opened up a Pandora's box of radical Islam.
ISIS threatens us today because of the decisions Hillary Clinton has made along with President Obama. ISIS also threatens peaceful Muslims across the Middle East and peaceful Muslims across the world who have been terribly victimized by horrible brutality.
Joining us tonight, former Pentagon official, Fox News national security analyst, KT McFarland. Your thoughts about Donald Trump's analysis of the role of Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State in what has been a disastrous foreign policy on the part of the Obama administration?
I think he was spot on every single point. That's the foreign policy speech people like me have been waiting for him to make. He took down Hillary Clinton's decision process on every one of the major decisions in the Obama administration. You know, Lou, she's the only political leader who's been on the wrong side of every decision for the last 15 years. The decision to go into Iraq, nation build in Afghanistan, those were Bush administration decisions. She enthusiastically supported those. And then Obama administration decisions, the premature withdrawal from Iraq, which has now led to the rise of ISIS. The war in Libya, which has spawned not only Benghazi, but jihadi chaos all over North Africa. And then the indecisiveness and indecision over Syria, which has only inflamed the central part of the Middle East. Look, she is responsible for every one of those decisions, and so far nobody's held her accountable. Bravo to Trump for doing it.
And Trump also saying that she conducted herself as Secretary of State as if the State Department were her own personal hedge fund. Referring obviously to the, if you will, the flow of money from Bill Clinton as well as her own pockets through to the Clinton initiative, the Clinton Foundation, from various states, including Saudi Arabia, which dropped in $25 million, a number of others putting in $145 million at a pop.
You know, Lou, even if you forgave Hillary Clinton for being on the wrong side of every issue, it's the public corruption that is just sickening. It's the fact that the Clinton Foundation received millions, tens of millions of dollars from Chinese. And so what does she do as Secretary of State? She looks the other way when the Chinese steal trillions of dollars of intellectual property, and particularly the blood money. It's the money coming from countries in the Middle East who have paid the Clinton Foundation money. They got favorable decisions from her as Secretary of State at the same time that those countries were supporting radical Islam, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and other radical Islamic groups. Blood money.
And as Trump pointed out today, the treatment on the part of many of those same countries, lining the coffers, if you will, of the Clinton Foundation in particular, with money from states in which the penalty for homosexuality is execution. The treatment of women. We're talking about, this is just a mad conflict of interest that apparently the president, the White House didn't care about because they had to be aware of it, did they not?
Oh, everybody was aware of it. They all just looked the other way because nobody wanted to criticize Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton. But the money that went into that Clinton Foundation, the people and the countries that donated to that, they expected something in return, and they got something in return. And Trump's speech mentioned Peter Schweizer, the book Clinton Cash. I've known Peter Schweizer for decades. He's done a very thorough research job. He's been a dogged researcher, and he shows point.
He's a very good investigative reporter, no question about it.
And he makes that case solid and cold.
As did Donald Trump today in his speech. KT, thanks so much. Great to have you here.
Thanks, Lou.